Hello and welcome to our daily news. These are the headlines.
Hanoi will be the venue for the 63rd session of the World Health Organization Regional Committee for the Western Pacific. 200 Vietnamese and Chinese business people meet in Nanning, China to seek ways to expand the two countries' trade. Images of dragons and fairies captured at Vietnam's communal houses are being exhibited for the first time in Paris, France.
Hanoi will be the venue for the 63rd section of the World Health Organization Regional Committee for the Western Pacific from September 24th to 28th. This was announced by the Ministry of Health at a press conference on September 23rd. It is the biggest and most important health event in the region. It will bring together about 350 representatives from 37 countries and territories and senior officials from United Nations agencies and non-governmental organizations. Participants will discuss rising health issues in the region, make policies and adopt WHO action plans in the coming years with the aim of improving healthcare services in the region. Among the topics to be reviewed are the rising prevalence of non-communicable diseases, violence and injury prevention, neglected tropical diseases, tobacco control, HIV prevention and treatment, measles elimination. The meeting is scheduled to approve 5 resolutions and 5 action strategies. It will have a senior discussion on nutrition. As many as 200 Vietnamese and Chinese business people met on September 22nd in Nanning, the capital of China's Guangxi Trang Autonomous Region, to seek ways to expand the two countries' trade. We find out more.
The event, known as the Vietnam-China Guangxi Business Cooperation Forum, formed part of the 9th ASEAN-China Expo and China-ASEAN Business Investment Summit. It was organized by the Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Participating businesses are operating in the fields of construction, machinery, equipment, materials, and farm product processing. Two-way trade between Vietnam and China enjoyed an annual growth of 32% in 2000 and 2010. It grew 30.7% to $35.7 billion in 2011. By August, China had 866 operating projects in Vietnam, with a registered investment capital of $4.52 billion, ranking 40th among 96 countries and territories investing in the country. Guangxi province alone has invested in 133 projects with over $273 million. According to Chinese business people, Vietnam's regular sending of businesses to the annual ASEAN-China Expo in Guangxi reflects the importance and effectiveness of economic and trade cooperation between the two countries. Vietnam's businesses have so far invested in 23 projects, capitalized over $90 million in Guangxi.
Vietnam and Ecuador have for the first time joined the Chinese government in co-organizing the China International Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises Fair 2012 in Guangdong Province. Opened on September 22nd, the 4-day fair sees the participation of more than 3,000 businesses from 31 Chinese provinces and cities, as well as others from 30 countries and territories worldwide. Vietnamese products are being showcased on an area of 3,000 square meters at the fair. Speaking at the event, Vietnamese Deputy Minister of Industry and Trade Nguyễn Thành Biên said the participation of a large number of Vietnamese small and medium-sized enterprises at the event shows the government's efforts to remove difficulties for businesses and create conditions for them to seek cooperation opportunities with Chinese partners. Currently, small and medium-sized enterprises account for over 97% of Vietnamese total businesses, use half of the labor force, and contribute about 40% of the country's GDP. On the fringes of the event, the Vietnamese delegation met with leaders of Guangdong province and the Chinese Ministry of Industry and Information Technology. Farmers in Mekong Delta region enjoy a good summer-autumn rice crop as they harvest 0.3 tons more of paddy rice per hectare to average 5.5 tons. We have more. With an average yield of 5.5 tons of paddy rice per hectare, farmers in the Mekong Delta, the largest rice-growing area in Vietnam, collected an estimated 9.2 million tons in this summer-autumn crop. This showed a year-on-year increase of 0.7 million tons. Expansion of rice fields by 45,000 hectares to almost 1.7 million hectares for the crop, selection of high-yield rice varieties, and application of biotechnological advances were attributed to the output rise. In these days, local farmers were happy with the rise in paddy rice price, and the Vietnam Food Association predicted that the price will continue to rise sharply for the rest of this year. In the first 8 months this year, Vietnam exported 5.1 million tons to rice. Attracting foreign investment, especially from Japan, is one of the important strategies of Vietnam. Making remarkable improvements in the investment environment, the country is, however, urged to develop complete infrastructural facilities to fit investor demand.
Vietnam has, in recent years, welcomed more Japanese investors than the previous time. Having been in Vietnam for nearly 20 years, I understand well how the business environment performs. I realize that investment from Japan is growing. Machinery manufacturers are now going to Vietnam in addition to Thailand. Industrial zones and urban areas with well-equipped manufacturing systems are essential to attract new investment flows from Japan in the coming time. This is a challenge and also a big opportunity for Vietnam. Vietnam and Thailand are the two leading countries in drawing in investment from Japanese small and medium-sized businesses. In the time to come, more Japanese companies of different sizes will land in Vietnam, especially in the industrial and in processing sectors. The establishment of 15 economic zones and over 216 industrial zones, together with preferential policies, will make Vietnam an attractive destination for foreign investors. However, the fact is, the industrial zones are yet to offer complete and proper solutions to infrastructure and accompanying services. To deal with the problem, many localities themselves try to fix it. Factory standards of Vietnam differ from Japan's, so we need to understand clearly about this. In the coming time, we plan visits to outer industrial zones in Thailand and in Osaka, Japan, to learn from their experiences. Vietnam can benefit well from Japan's plan to support its small and medium-sized enterprises to invest in foreign countries. Its industrial zones need to focus on bettering their infrastructure and services to meet requirements of foreign investors.
Images of dragons and fairies captured at Vietnam's communal houses are being exhibited for the first time in Paris, France, as part of the 60th Foreign Cultures Week, starting on September 21st.
According to the organizers, the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism, the Vietnam University of Fine Arts, and the Center on Vietnamese Culture in France, the images were taken from communal houses in the Red River Delta in North Vietnam. Painter Lê Văn Anh, director of the Vietnam University of Fine Arts, said, as a symbol of a village and pride of the Vietnamese community, communal houses hold many artistic values, with the noted one being dragon fairy carvings. Dragon is a symbolic creature in the folklore and mythology in Vietnam, as according to an ancient creation myth, Vietnamese people are descended from a dragon and a fairy. For Vietnamese people, the dragon represents the emperor as well as the prosperity and power of the nation. It brings rain, which is essential for agriculture. Ambassador to France, Dương Văn Quảng, noted that the event depicts part of the Vietnamese culture. He added that this kind of exhibition needs to be expanded to promote the country's culture to international friends.
You've been with VNA today. Thanks for watching, and please tune in the program for more updated news.